This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So if you want to create any visualizations, all right, maybe any of the tool which you're using, making use of, what is that you really need in place? What should be there? So we created a visualization which is showing you up the one which has the maximum sales across all the categories. Okay, how did you created that visualization? How did you created that visualization?
Based on the raw data.
Right, you make use of a raw data. All right. Similarly, when we are trying to create any visualization by making use of a Tableau, we can make use of the data which is coming from the wide range of databases. It can be a server based, it can be SQL, it can be Oracle, or any server based data sources you can use. And then it can be a web based. You can make use of your Google Analytics in order to create the visualization. Or it can be a cloud based one. Okay, nowadays you have all the databases available on your cloud. You can straight away connect to a cloud, any of your databases, start creating the visualizations. And you can also make use of file based, can be your CSV file, can be a text file, can be Excel file. Apart from this list of the data sources, you can also make use of the Tableau data files. When you create any visualization and you save that visualization in a format called as TWBX, Tableau packaged workbook, you can use that one as a source in order to create the visualizations. Okay, then with the help of your Tableau desktop, you're going to connect to the wide range of the databases. Then you create the visualization. So once you create the visualization, then you have to make this visualization available to your managers and the business users who have to make the decisions. Okay, so how are you going to make this visualization available to your manager is by making use of your Tableau server. All right, Tableau server is a desktop application that will be installed on a particular server. All right, and the admin will ensure like all the visualizations that is being published from the Tableau sit in Tableau, and the users are given the permission to access the right dashboard which they needed. Okay, and we also have a Tableau Online, which is nothing but the cloud version of your Tableau server. Okay, and you just need a URL to access the Tableau Online. Okay, and you can synchronize with the data which is present in your on premises. Okay, and everything, the installation, the maintenance, everything will be taken care by the cloud providers. Then we have the Tableau Mobile, which is nothing but free mobile application wherein we can view all the dashboard which is being published onto Tableau Mobile, right? Then we have Tableau Public, which is a free instance of your Tableau Online, which is like a gallery of your visualizations. Anyone can create a visualization and share that one to the Tableau Public, and the people around the globe can view that particular visualizations. Okay. Then we have a Tableau Reader. It's a free desktop application, but it is offline. You don't get connected to any of the database in order to view the visualizations. But when you're trying to publish any of your visualization from Tableau desktop, along with the structure of your report or the visualization, it should also contain the data. Okay, that is called as in the format of .twbx. It is called as a Tableau packaged workbook. Okay, these are the various products which are available in your Tableau. Okay, and additional to this one, we also have a product called as a Tableau Prep, which is nothing but the ETL tool of your Tableau. Yeah, are you clear with the various products which are available in your Tableau?
Yes, yes.
Guys,
Yeah. That
Krupa,
ETL part,
yeah.
can you come?
So let's try.
ETL part, can you come again in
Okay.
Tableau? Yeah.
All right. There is a tool called as a Tableau Prep. Okay, which is an ETL tool of the Tableau. So all the transformations you can do and then load the data into any of your databases and connect from your Tableau desktop and creating your visualizations. Okay. Is it clear, ma'am?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's see that one practically, how we're going to work on your Tableau. All right. Let me just close this one. All right. So once you install the Tableau on your local machine, all right, whenever you click on the icon, the Tableau home page opens for you. All right, and it include the list of the visualizations which you created online. Okay, and so we were talking about whenever you want to create any visualization from Tableau desktop, first you need to connect to your various databases. All right, you can have a file system, you have the various servers which has been supported at first. You can see these many wide range of data sources which has been supported by the Tableau to create your visualization. For our demo, let's try to make use of your Excel sheet. I click on the Excel and I try to get in the sample database. All right. So once you get connected to your database, you land in data source page. In the data source page, you can see the list of the tables, which are nothing but the sheets in the Excel available. So in order to create the visualization, you need to make the data of any of the sheet or the table available to a Tableau. So double click on orders. Now you will be able to see the data. All right, a sample of 100 records will be loaded. Okay, yeah, done. And now coming to the connection types, we have a live connection and we have an extract. Okay, so live connection is like straight away you are connecting to your database. So any changes in your database, once you refresh that one, the data is available in your Tableau. Okay, in case of extract, what are we trying to do is like we are trying to create a part of your data, try to get an extract a part of your data and store that one where your Tableau desktop is installed. Okay, and the problem with the extract is like, all right, you don't have up to the data which is there. Let us take like, okay, you took an extract maybe yesterday, all right, and there is a data keep on flowing into your database, all right, but the extract won't have the data of today's. You today at the end of the day, you're going to refresh the data, all right, and that data will be updated into your extracts. All right, but it has a lot of benefits, you know, right? It's like very much faster when compared to your live connection. Okay, so here we can look in and see all the columns which are available along with their data types. Okay, right, once we got the data, okay, then the next part is like creating your visualizations. With the help of Tableau, we can create a worksheet. Okay, we can create a dashboard, we can create a story. Okay, so a dashboard is a collection of your worksheets and the story is collection of your worksheet as well as your dashboard. Let me click on my sheet 1 to create any visualization. By default, all the columns which are present in my data source, okay, all right, they are separated into dimensions and the measures. So do you guys know what is a dimension and what is a measure? Guys, do you know what is a dimension and a measure?
Not exactly, but what in graph manner, it will be like x-axis or y-axis, I believe.
All right. Okay. So let me take this example. Okay. All right. I just take this simple example. Okay. So here we have this sales price. Okay. So we have the prices like $100, $59, and $45. Okay. If I give you this information, does it make any sense? Does it make any
No.
sense? Okay. And to this, if I add the product, okay. So A, B, and C. Do you feel now it makes sense?
Yeah, product A
Yeah.
sales price is $100, B sales price is $59.
And the C is 45. All right. So
Yeah.
now when I add a descriptive information to my value, then it is making sense. Okay. So this product is called as a dimension, which is a descriptive data item, whereas your sales value is called as a measure. Okay. So how are you going to identify whether a column is a dimension or a measure, right? Okay. Can you add up these values? Can you add A plus B plus C?
No.
Can you add $100, 59, and 45? Can you add $100, $59, and $45? Hello?
We can, yeah, like,
We can add them, right? Okay.
yeah.
So any column which is dealing with numbers, all right, on which if we can apply the aggregation operations like sum, total, mean, max, average, then but that particular column is called as a measure. Okay, right? So one more thing, we have the employee ID. Okay, the value is like 101, 102, 103. Okay, can we add these values?
No, we can't. It's a particular ID, right? ID.
Perfect, perfect. All right, this is a particular ID. You can't add them. Okay. So any column which is dealing with the numbers on which you can apply the aggregation operations is nothing but your measure. Okay. So that's how
Mhm.
what the Tableau does is like, okay, it segregate all the columns which is dealing with numbers on which it can apply the aggregation operations into the measure. So sometimes it so happen is like the order ID will be also placed here, but not a problem. We just drag it and put that one back. Okay, done. Now, if you look into the dimension, beside each dimension, there are certain symbols. Can you see them? Yeah. Can you tell me
Yes.
what is the symbol you are able to see beside category?
A, B, C letters.
All right, ABC. And what you are able to see beside country?
Globe.
Globe symbol. What are you able to see beside the order date?
It's like a notepad type.
It's called as a calendar. Okay.
Oh
And
yeah,
what are you able,
something like
yeah, yeah. What are you able to see beside
hash,
your
hash.
symbol? Okay. So let's talk about what are this. Okay. So the symbols you are able to see. Okay. Right. You're able to see ABC. You're able to see the globe symbol. Okay. You're able to see calendar symbol. All right. Then we had calendar and time. All right. And then we have an hash symbol. Okay. So these are called as the data types. Okay. So these data types basically help us to create the visualizations. Okay. So ABC is called as okay text. Then the globe is called as a geographical symbol, geographics. All right. Then calendar symbol, which is there, we call it as a date, and calendar with the time, we call it as a date and time. Then we have hash, which is nothing but your numeric values. Okay. So based upon these data types, we're going to create the different types of visualizations. Okay. So let's see whatever we can create. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let us try to create a simple visualization. Okay. Right. This is called as your Tableau desktop interface, where we have your data pane, all right, which has the dimensions and the measures. Then we have the analytical pane. After you create the visualization, you can try to make in a lot of analysis. Okay. All right. Then this is the data source. You click, you move on to the data source pane, or you click one and you come back to your desktop face. All right. These are the marks filters and the filter pane and the page one. This is called as your work area wherein you create the visualization. This entire thing will have a toolbar. Okay. So in order to create the visualization, you're going to place the dimensions on the measures either on the rows or the columns. Okay. Yeah. Sitaram, can you mute
Okay.
yourself? Perfect. All right. So whenever needed, you can unmute yourself and talk. Okay. Let's try to create a simple visualization. Okay. So I want to just create a simple visualization which has a category and which has this sales for them. Okay. And see now the data has been not sorted order. If I ask any question, okay, which is the second subcategory which has the highest sales, then it will be quite difficult for me to analyze the data. All right. If I arrange them in an order, okay, then it's quite easy for me. So since I asked you the second highest category, subcategory which has the highest sales, I simply order them in the descending order. Now I can be able to find out that is copious. Okay, right. Now you're able to see all the subcategories in the same color, but the business user want to distinguish one color from the other. So we simply take our subcategory, drop onto the colors. Now you see the subcategories are shown in different colors. And one of the users says like, okay, he want to see the width of the bar based upon the value of the sales. So simply take your sales category, drop onto the size. Now, can you see the subcategories are of different width based upon their sales values? Yes. Yes. Yes or no? Hello.
Can you please repeat once? Okay.
All right. So now one of the business users says that, okay, he want to see the width of the bars of the various subcategory based upon the sales values. Okay. So I simply take my subcategory, drop onto the size. Now, can you see the width of the bars has been changed based upon the sales values? Yes. You see, the bars has different widths. They're not same.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not
Perfect.
saying.
All right. Now the question is like, okay, right. So looking at this visualization, can you tell me what is the sum of the sales for your phones? Can you tell me what is the sum of the sales
Some
for
of the
phones?
sales,
Phones. This is the one, the phones. What is the sum of the sales for phones?
1600K in the graph.
All right, you're able to see at the scale and you're telling that one, but you do not know the perfect value, is it not? Okay. So I will be
Yes,
able to
yes.
I will be able to tell the perfect value when I hand over my mouse on a particular bar. Okay, that is
Okay,
17
yeah.
lakhs 684. But my user says that, okay, unless, all right, he do not want to hand over the mouse on a particular bar, but he want to see the value. So what we're going to do is like,
Okay.
we're going to take the sales, drop on the labels. Now, can you see the values?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So when you're trying to move your mouse on a particular bar, you're able to see certain information. That is the value of subcategory and the sales. That's nothing but your tooltip. So we can enhance our tooltip. Okay, right. So,
Okay.
all right, this is somewhere we can enhance our toolbar. Okay, right. We can also make use of a details when you are trying to create. Okay, uh, what is it? You call as your maps. Okay, when you're trying to create your maps, you're going to make use of your details. All right, and there are furthermore advantages of you using the details. We'll let you know about that one. So once you create this simple visualization, what are you going to do next is like you have to make this available to your server. So you go to the server, okay, you're going to sign into any of the server and publish that one. Once you publish, it will go sit in the server and you will be able to view. The users who have the privileges can be able to view your visualizations. Okay, all right. So this is about a simple visualization. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so do you remember the steps what we did so far? Right? Can you tell me what are the steps that we followed while creating a visualization? What did I do first? I got connected to the database, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then I created the visualization, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I shared that visualization to my Tableau server, so that my analyst can do a visualization on that one. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So this is called as a basic workflow of Tableau, where what we're going to do is like we're going to connect to our database, create the visualization, which is called as analyze, and then we make this visualization available to your analyst, which is called as your share. Okay. Yeah. Is it clear? This is a basic workflow of your Tableau. Yes.
Yeah, it's clear.
Right. Okay. Let's try to look in one more visualization. All right. If you look in, most of our managers are interested in looking at the numbers. Okay. So let me simply take my subcategories and take my various order dates. All right. And let me take my sales values. Okay. So this is a simple visualization. Now, looking at this visualization, can you tell me in year 2012, which subcategory has a maximum sales? Which subcategory has a maximum sales?
Phones.
Okay, so how did you able to phones? Yeah. How did you able to answer this question?
Based on the highest sales,
All right.
right? You
So
mean in 2012?
yeah, right. So what did you do is like, okay, all right, the general tendency is like
It will take
you
some
look in
time.
the value. Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
look in the value of accessories, then you compared with the appliances, then which is the biggest, you kept it aside. Similarly, you followed the same procedure, analyzing the data for 17 rows. Is it not?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All right. What if I convert this sales? All right, and then make that one to the squares. Okay. Now, what are you gonna do is like here, you're gonna compare a max of only 4 values. All right. So because here the scale shows us. Okay, let me edit these colors, and it's easy for us to find out. So we go with the orange blue diverging. All right. Now, okay, look at the values in 2012. Okay, and look at the scale. So the darkest orange is the one which has the least value, and the blue one, which is the dark blue, has the maximum value. Okay, right? Now, if you look at the scale and look at the values in 2012, so how long you gonna take the answer this question?
In seconds.
You're gonna tell in the seconds, is it not?
Yes.
So this is
Yeah.
called as your highlight table, wherein the managers who are interested in looking at the numbers, all right, which was quite difficult for, okay, it is possible, but it's going to take much of your time to analyze your data. So what we simply did is like, okay, we color encoded that one so that it's easy for the manager to tell, okay, which is the one which has the maximum value. And I just took in only 2 steps, look at my scale and look at the color. That's it, I'm done. Okay. Right. So one of my manager was interested in looking at the sales of the various countries. All right. So I just simply created, all right, a country and put in the sales. Okay. Then he started putting me the questions. Okay. Can you tell me, all right, which is the country which has the least sales in African continent? Okay. Now, if you want to answer that question, what should you know? Hello. If you want to answer that question, what do you need? Hello.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to answer the question, okay, which is the country which has the least sales in African continent? Okay. So how are you going to address this question? Yeah.
No idea. By seeing this data, we cannot say.
All right. It is quite difficult to say using this data. If I convert this one into a graph, all right, sorry, a map, the world map, then it is quite easy for me to analyze the question and answer the question. Okay. So what we do is like we simply create a map. Okay. Take your country, drop on your details. Okay. And change your marks type to maps, your field maps. All right, and take your sales, drop onto the visualization. Okay, done. If you want to look in the country and the sales value, I simply take my country, drop onto the labels, take my sales and drop onto the labels as well. Okay, now if you're trying to target a particular continent, let's say Africa, okay, I can look in, just handling my mouse, I will be able to tell which is the one which has the least or the maximum sales in that particular continent. Is it not? Yes.
Ye- Yes.
Perfect. All right. So now let's look in how we can just create a simple dashboard by making use of your Tableau. Okay. Right. Well, okay, we have certain visualizations which have been already created. Okay, we have a pie chart. All right, this pie chart help us to know. All right, is it okay I navigate from here, or you want me to create them? Let me navigate from here. That will be easy for us. Okay, so I just created a simple pie chart which show the percentage contribution of the sales of the various categories we have it. Then we have a category sales which show up, all right, what is the sales of the various categories and subcategories. Then we have a sales versus profit comparison for the various subcategories. Now I want to represent that one on a single dashboard. Okay, so just click on the dashboard, and whatever the visualizations that you create, they are available. Now you need to arrange them. I take my pie chart, drop them, all right, take my category sales, drop at the bottom, and take my sales profit and drop at the top. Okay, now what's the requirement is like, okay, whenever I click on any of my categories, okay, there should be the change that should happen in my category sales all right. Similarly, whenever I make any changes onto the subcategory, my sales versus profit has to make changes, or it should be highlighted. So for this, we make use of your dashboard actions. All right, I just click on dashboard action, click on the action, add an action, I make use of the filter. Okay, right. So when I click on pie chart, which is my source sheet, okay, there should be changes in my category sales. That is my target sheet. So how should it happen is like based upon whatever I selected. All right, click OK, click OK. Now let's see. Do you find the changes? Yes. Do you find the changes? Whenever I click on any of my category in the pie chart, the category sales all is changing. Is it not?
Yes.
Right. Now, what he want is like, okay, so whenever I move my mouse on the subcategory in category sales all, they should be reflected in my sales versus profit. It should not filter, but it should be highlighted. For that, we make use of another dashboard action, all right, which is called as an highlight. Okay, so my source is category sales, and my target is my sales versus profit, and how the operation should run based upon me moving my mouse. Okay, now let's see. So, do you find any changes in your sales versus profit as I move my mouse on subcategory?
Yes. It's
What do you see?
sliding basis.
All right, it is getting highlighted, is it not?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, yes. So that's how you're going to make use of your dashboards and make use of the dashboard actions. And we have a wide range of the things which are there. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we thought as a part of your demo session. I'm going to tell you about the course content which is there. Some more things. Before that one, if you have any questions, please let me know.
How to handle dynamic data in Tableau?
Okay. What do you mean by dynamic data?
After creating report, now we updated means data we the
Yes.
source was
Yes.
as
All right.
Excel.
So yeah.
But if I connected SQL Server and the data is changing in that case.
Right. So probably what we do is like we will schedule refreshes the things. Okay. So whenever you're gonna refresh your dashboard, what does it do is like it get back all the updated data from your any of your databases and show across in your dashboard. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Any more questions you have it? Right. You have any questions? Further more questions? Guys, you have any questions?
No, from my end, no question.
Hey, Sitaram, you have any questions, friend?
No, because I'm just new to this area, so I don't have.
No problem, no problem. Okay, fine. All right, let me show you this one. Okay, yeah. Can you please help me to know what are you able to see here?
Tab, right? Instructor
Right.
course start date and
Yeah.
yeah,
This
assignments
is
course.
yeah, right. This is the official Tableau scorecard, which is there. All right. And this is my name. I'm an authorized trainer, and this is my score across the various training I did across. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So this is captured by the Tableau itself. I'm an authorized trainer for the Tableau. Okay. Right. And coming to the course which is there, okay, we gonna make use of the authorized course content from the Tableau itself. Okay. Right. So we have the as a part of this training, we're gonna cover Tableau Desktop 1 and Tableau Desktop 2. Okay, I'll just show you this course. Okay. Right. So as a part of your Tableau Desktop 1, we're going to cover across 15 modules. As a part of your Tableau Desktop 2, we're going to cover up to 12 modules. These are the courses which are really useful for you to get certified with the Tableau Desktop Qualified Associate. And this is the course content or the course curriculum from the Tableau itself. If you want, you can take a pic of this one and check in official Tableau course content. Okay, right? And coming to the certification part, okay, we have couple of things. I gonna navigate you, help you, guide you with the certification parts. Wherein, hey, Rupa, did you took any of your certification exams?
No, till
No,
now no
till now
certification.
you did not took any certification. Okay,
No.
let me tell you. Okay, these are actual Tableau certification questions. Okay, you can see this. These are actual Tableau certification questions. Okay, wherein we have a good community. So what we guys try to do is like when anyone goes for a Tableau certification, we try to get in the questions, all right, and we try to build up on based upon the questions and try to address the questions and okay, float across in our community. Okay, yeah. So this is all about my Tableau demo. You have any questions, anything, please let me know. And how we gonna do is like after me completing a demo, you have a lab exercise to be done. All right, I'm gonna share you across the various labs that you guys have will be doing and what are the steps that you're gonna follow. Okay, let me show you that as well. Okay, okay, here you can see. Okay, this is one of the lab exercises that you're gonna do. I'm gonna share you the file. I'm gonna share you the steps as well. All right, and it will include for all the 15 modules which are available. Okay, this is a pie chart. How you gonna create a simple pie chart? All right, tree map. How you gonna create a simple tree map? Okay, yeah. So step by step, it's gonna help you how to create that one. And coming to the certification, all right, I'm gonna guide you like, okay, how you gonna crack the certification, which are the questions that they are expected, and which are the topics we need to concentrate on more. Okay, yeah. Then this is all from my side. You have any questions? You can put forth your questions. All right. Apart from the course content which is there, okay, you guys are interested in knowing something more, okay, which is out of box. Yes, you do. Let me know, and we'll look into that one as well. Okay, done, guys. Right. Any questions you have, you can pose your questions. Else, we are good to call of the day.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, good. Yeah. Right. Hey, Sitaram, you have any questions? Let me know, friend.
Recently, I'm very active in LinkedIn. I see many posts related to like Tableau developer, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the difference?
See, right. This is an authorized course content from the Tableau itself. When you're talking about the course content, all right, they have their own course content which has been designed across. Okay, and right, the product is the product, and the first copy is the first copy. Hello, you're getting me?
I didn't get you. Could you please repeat?
The front. Okay, when you talk about any of the products, let us talk about the shoe brands which are there. Okay, you have the brand coming down from the Nike showroom. Okay, and you have the exact copy which is coming down from other organizations, other companies as well.
Okay.
The first copies will be there. So which one you prefer? The durability, right? The usage, everything. The brand is brand. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And yeah, right. I did show you my scorecard as well. That's an official scorecard. Okay. And I don't deny that. Okay, those guys are not authorized or something like that one. Okay, there's the difference. Okay, all right, and it's up to you how you take the things. Yep. Any more questions? Right, guys, you have any questions? Hey, Rupa, you have any question?
No.
All right, that's good. Yeah. Right, Sitaram and Rupa, thanks for joining for the session. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll hope to see you in the sessions. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye bye. Take care.